What if you got married, believing you would have children right away, only to discover years later that the journey wasn't as straightforward as you expected? Would your relationship survive the disappointment? Would you support each other, or would you begin blaming each other? These are difficult questions, but they are conversations every couple should have before marriage. Let's be honest. Many couples happily discuss weddings, honeymoon destinations, and future baby names. But very few discuss fertility. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. Some people believe talking about it shows lack of faith. Others assume everything will naturally fall into place. The truth is, fertility isn't something anyone can completely control. That's why preparing your heart is just as important as preparing your plans. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming pregnancy will happen immediately after marriage. For some couples, it does. For others, it may take months or even years. Some may face fertility challenges. Some may experience miscarriage or pregnancy loss. Others may discover medical conditions they never knew existed. These situations don't make anyone a failure. They are part of the reality some couples face. The important question isn't, will this happen to us? The important question is, how will we respond if it does? Before marriage, ask honest questions. How important is having children to each of us? How long would we be willing to try naturally before seeking medical advice? Would we be open to fertility treatment if needed? Would we consider adoption or fostering? How would we support each other emotionally if the journey became difficult? These conversations aren't about expecting problems. They are about preparing to face life as a team. Marriage isn't just about celebrating good news. It's about standing together when life becomes challenging. Unfortunately, fertility struggles can place enormous emotional pressure on a marriage. Sometimes, families begin asking questions. Friends announce pregnancies. Social media becomes filled with baby pictures. Before long, the couple begins feeling pressure from every direction. In those moments, your spouse shouldn't become your opponent. They should become your greatest source of comfort. Remember, infertility is a medical challenge, not a measure of someone's worth or value. No one should carry shame for circumstances beyond their control. A strong marriage chooses compassion over blame and unity over criticism. Fertility is one of the most sensitive conversations a couple can have. Don't avoid it because it feels uncomfortable. Talk about your hopes. Talk about your fears. Talk about your expectations. And most importantly, talk about how you will support each other if life doesn't unfold the way you imagine. Because marriage isn't only about building a family. It's about protecting the relationship that becomes the foundation of that family. Whether children come quickly, take time, or your journey looks different from what you expected, your commitment to one another should remain strong. So, do you think couples should discuss fertility expectations before marriage, or is it a conversation that can wait? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments.